Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'm Jessica Grabbit, and this is Grabbit Quick News. Remember the times when athletes and soldiers were restricted from any coital sessions before a physical activity sun to save their energy? It appears like these age-old wise advices were wrong because they were asking men not to partake in a fair share of fun. The good news is these views are no longer legit, and this myth is officially busted. Could you have a peegasm? People are trying this bizarre sex trend, but it's actually really dangerous. A bizarre new sex trend has been praised for giving women amazing solo orgasms, but doctors have warned it could be extremely dangerous. The trend involves women experiencing mini orgasms from peeing after holding it in, but the practice has been slammed by medical professionals as it could trigger a painful urine infection. The fast-spreading trend, also known as the piss shivers, came to light on a Reddit thread. A man asked a woman if they had experienced this sensation after going to the loo with his girlfriend claimed that it worked for her. He wrote, "My girlfriend recently told me if she's had to hold her pee in for a while, when she actually goes, she often has orgasms that feels all the way up her spine to her head. If she does reverse Kegels while peeing, they're even more likely to happen." Women, of course, were quick to comment, and several claimed the unusual technique made them climax. But should you try the peegasm at home? Medical professionals strongly advise not to. Sun Dr. Carol Cooper says these so-called peegasms involve holding onto a full bladder much longer than normal. That's where the danger lies, as it can trigger urine infections which may even damage your kidneys. As so many women are already prone to cystitis, she really advises against going for a peegasm even if it's otherwise healthy. The reason so many women find the sensation pleasurable is that the overfull bladder stimulates the nerves in the pelvis that control arousal. Letting go can produce an orgasm like sensation. We all know that the female orgasm can be elusive, but there are far safer and more interesting ways to experiment with it sexually. Elderly Italian woman rescued by firemen after she got back in January, a 60-year-old woman in the town of Padua, Italy, strolled down her local firehouse and reportedly said, "Hello, I lost the keys to a lock and I cannot open it." Naturally, the fireman thought she misplaced the keys to her car or house or something, but oh no, she lifted her sweater and flashed the unsuspecting fireman with a humongous iron girdle strapped to her vagina. Obviously, she didn't get the memo that chastity belts are no longer a thing, but no matter, the firemen saved the day and did what firemen do best. They saved her kitty. Woman jailed in bizarre sex-related stabbing. On November 9th, 2011, a Milwaukee woman apparently interested in werewolf spirits having sex was in jail Wednesday after an 18-year-old man endured 300 puncture wounds when their sexual encounter got out of hand. Rebecca Chandler, 22, was being held in the incident, which may also have involved a satanic or occult practice. Bleeding from the neck, arms, and back, the man called the police Sunday night from the intersection of E. Knapp Street and North Astor Street on Milwaukee's east side. He told police he had traveled by bus from Phoenix to Milwaukee for a sexual encounter with the woman. Once he got to the residence, he was bound and stabbed numerous times over a time frame of what he described as 2 days. An affidavit accompanying a search warrant states the affidavit also says the apartment contained a book titled Werewolf's Guide to Life, a necromantic ritual book, as well as a black folder called Intro to Sigil-born Spirits, according to various websites. Sigil-born spirits include female werewolf spirits who engage in sexual acts. The man suffered more than 300 wounds to his back, face, arms, legs, and neck and was taken to Fort Sturt Hospital in Wauwatosa. According to the document, his condition was not immediately available. Near the intersection from where the victim called, police found bloody duct tape fashioned in a manner that appeared to be a restraint, as well as a bloody length of rope. Officers followed a blood trail to an apartment in the 9000 block of East Knapp where the door to one of the units was open. Inside, there was blood on the floor and on the bedding in a bedroom, as well as duct tape that again appeared to be a restraint, according to the affidavit. The 22-year-old woman introduced herself to the officer saying, "I think you're here looking for me." She said she was having sex with the man and that the cutting was consensual but quickly got out of hand. After she was arrested, Chandler told police her roommate, whom she called Scarlett, had done the majority of the cutting. She said Scarlett is possibly involved in satanic or occult activities. She claimed she didn't know Scarlett's full name, but that her DNA could be found on a hairbrush. Police searched the apartment for DNA clues to determine if there was another person involved. The man had told them a woman had bound and stabbed him. Chandler is being held in the Milwaukee County Jail in lieu of a $150,000 bail. Thanks again for watching. This has been Grabbit Kwik News, and we'll see you next time.